Bleep bloop bleep bloop. Oh, hey Jeff, how you doing? I don't know if you've seen Elestrals yet, but I've been partying in their server. Got the next set in, been selling that all day. It's been crazy. Welcome, welcome. They were opening stuff on the in the game's Discord, but they're a tad they're an unruly bunch over there. So, oh, you actually met Dan? Yeah, cool. Seems like a good guy. You and Jason would should definitely talk to him. The way he runs, it's just he was a million sub PokeTuber forever, so the way he presents everything is just top notch. Here we are. People coming in. I was sharing a link in the Elestrals game server Discord, so giving those people time to jump over. Okay, so I had all the sealed boxes in the store. I'm saving for people to actually buy. I opened this one up for packs, but I think I'll get more boxes before I'm actually open again. So this is still all 36 packs. The box topper was not a stellar. And there we go. These packs, sometimes they take a little bit extra to get open. As I'm learning, a lot of games do. Okay, so if it's a spirit in the front, then that's the rare is right behind it, out of order. So yeah, some of the packs they go uncommon down to the rare, and in others they're reversed, like for some reason. So there we go. There's our camera. We got Tower of the Winds, Race to the Top, Cryovern, Fun Glow, Paleoth, Chillalotl, Ursecoat, Ursicle, Flurmine, and Dracodoodle for our rare. So the way this game is set up in the box, it's typically there are 12 foil rares, an alternate art foil spirit, their basic energy basically, and then these guys, and then usually one foil one full art in the box. So with 36 packs, you get all pretty consistent hits. Panzer, Smoky, Giraflora, Frostmite, Snowaddle, Mount Olympus, Cockatoodle, Terratlus, and an Imperiwatt. Alright, I'll give a little critique while I'm here too. These cards are very thick. They seem to be thicker. They remind me of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, how thick they are, but they're still a standard card size. And they struggle a bit with the corners. Like you can see this one's pretty messed up. And sometimes you can just, it's just like it's separated the layers and you can just kind of push it back and it still looks fine. But yeah, that's definitely a bit of damage. I did, Jeff. It reminds me a bit of the way Assad used to do the Patreon, because it's essentially alt arts and special chase that goes directly to the company. But it's a monthly, and it's a monthly subscription. But it's a predictable set of cards with some randomization. I signed the store up for a 10 bundle subscription, so already opened quite a bit of the first few months of those. There we go. Foil Morlith. Foils are cool. They're very shiny. And in this set, there are what they call stellars. Well, all the other set has stellars as well. They're serialized cards. But in Frostfall, there's also reverse stellars that are a little more common. So they'll do like the Pokemon thing where the character will be foil and the background won't. Something like that. Yeah, if those guys are still sitting in the Discord video chat waiting for me, I'm not over there anymore. Catarant, Atlantis, Platypulse, Tratagua, Abominursa, Sharkoon, Scepter of Keone, Avalanche, and a foil Shiveror. Okay. Yeah, there's only a couple LGSs that got their boxes who are also like in the Discords talking to everybody. So I figured this was another way to also show I'm a real person in a tiny LGS, and I will send those boxes out. Tower of the Winds, Sandstorm, Cryovern, Tadflow, Catarant, Atlantis, Nimbug, Narpoon, Zaptor, and Glaciersa. So Jeff, I'll keep talking at you. The base set had a certain number of elements, I believe 5. So there's lore and characters for 8. And the first base set had 5 of them. And then this set adds the frost as an element. So in that way, that's the likeness to Pokemon. But the actual way the game is played is a lot more like Yu-Gi-Oh! A little more complicated. They do have a completely free phone game. You can play the whole game on the phone, including this latest set. So even if an LGS near you doesn't have the cards, you can go right now, get the game and play. Are there new versions of the OG set cards? Yeah, there are reprints. Their subscription actually is mostly reprints and alternate arts as well. So there's quite a bit of Chase to collect. And this was a Kickstarter game, so there's definitely a big crowd of those people who were there from the beginning and treat it a little bit more like an investable kind of game. But as far as the way Kickstarter games have gone, this one is way ahead of a lot of the rest of them that have already bombed out. There we go. It was still test flight on iOS. I don't know if it's... I think it's technically in beta. But that's just so that it's like when Steam does or what do they call that? Where you can basically play and the game's fully functioning, but they don't call it full release yet. And I mean, you know, for a game where they would hope in the future could have, you know, 10,000 people playing at the same time. You know, I'm sure it's just a few hundred at this point that might be playing concurrently. Mount Olympus, Cockadoodle. And I admit I have attempted to play this game a couple times, but didn't make it past the rules. Ooh, foil Lockagon. But yeah, the phone game works completely, and you can get in their game server and find people to play against. And people are using the phone app to do deck techs and videos and show games online as well. Avalanche, Blizzard, Ambrosia, Island of Aeolia, Mountains of Boreas, Funglow, Paleoth, Chillalotl, Zaptor, and Corybrum. I, being a father, am a huge fan of puns, as all dads should be. And all of the names of the cards in this game, they're all various versions of puns of how these things look. Charcoon, Scepter of Keone, Avalanche, Snowwaddle, Mount Olympus, Cockadoodle, Babloon, Cyan Nectar. And there's a Dracadoodle. So, Frostfall, this set, all the cards have been seen except for the rarest of chase cards, the Stellars that are numbered. I'm blanking what you call it. So there's actually still 6 different serialized cards that are unknown, and they're still waiting for people to pull them. So it's a really fun, it's that fun pre-release kind of time where there's still some mystery, and boxes are kind of slowly getting out to people, so it's not like there's been a lot of huge mass box openings. Divine Blessing. Although I have quite a few coming this week, and I plan to rip a whole bunch of them. So used to Flesh and Blood and other games that have only 24 packs. 36 is quite a lot to open in one sitting. Babloon, Chillalotl, Ursecoat, Falloy Forest, Findust, Charcoon, Ambrosia, Flamemoth foil. All right, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're halfway there. Okay, flip this around. Panzer, Smoky, Razor Rose, Funglow, Paleoth, Chillalotl, and Polarachne, so a cold spider. Oh, that's not foil. Let's put that up there. Just toss them on the floor, clean it up later. We got packs to open. Blizzard, Ambrosia, Stoke the Forge, Volcanic Forge, Nemisail, Cerebral, Cyprong, Tad Flow, and an Eye Woolly. Is that a one-eyed woolly mammoth? Is that the joke? Dan A-Drive, the creator of the game, is opening packs all the time and streaming. So there we go. Foil, Chains of Prometheus. Yeah, Josh, or yeah, Riddler. I'm looking for that. That Warlords game looks interesting, but I've never tried a TCG where there's all that dice rolling. But yeah, it sounds like the nostalgia is really what's got it going. And I mean, any game that can hook the Team Covenant guys usually is gonna do okay. They've been around long enough to see most things come and go. Permafrog, that's fun. So there's one more Frost that actually comes in like 3 different forms. The LGS promo is actually... Oh, okay. Interrupted by a foil Lavalith. I'm being told this is the Chase foil rare of the set. Very powerful meta card. That's a good one. Now, I haven't had much of a chance to check out the Flesh and Blood pre-releases this weekend because I just haven't played much Flesh and Blood in a while. So had got distracted opening all these boxes and getting this stuff ready for the store. Cerebral. Atlantis, that's fun. Another Polarachne there. Yeah, the foils look good. Oh, well, when we get to a full art, those are pretty cool. Could also just grab one from next to me somewhere. Oh, yeah. They have... So in the Shattered Stars, it's like their subscription. They had alternate foils. Like that's an alternate art and a foil of one of the resource guys. And they also did a Shattered Glass foil version. These are sick. Really like that style. They have a few god characters as well. So there's Poseidon in a full art foil there. Yeah, they did a lot of good job with the art. The stuff that comes in the boxes, you know, not over the top, but they've got a lot of cool art with the game. All right, getting about halfway. I don't want to take forever here. Oh, there we go. Another Chains of Prometheus. So as far as gameplay, as I understand it, there's a lot of there's what's called runes that get played, and this is like the first big card that can counter some things that happen that we're dominating. So there's a lot of rebalancing with this set. I know, and if anybody knows better about the actual playing of the game, you can always chime in the chat there. Explain it to these newcomers. Oh, a third one in the box. Wow. So in the base set, the first edition, they essentially, Dan said they gave specifications to the manufacturer that basically I never saw any repeats of the foil rares. And in this one box, we've gotten 3 Chains of Prometheus. So I guess if I had gotten 3 foil lava lists, I'd be super happy. But yeah, this variance, it's supposed to be a bit consistent. Charcoon, here we go. Drakadoodle. There's that corner again. You know, Rizerman, I remember the when Sorcery came out, they were saying how like most of the people we were talking about it were like, this isn't gonna be a crazy, you know, investable game. This is supposed to be like a casual kitchen table game, and then Sorcery turned into like $1,000 box kind of game. Gigaflora. A really tall giraffe made out of trees. Jeff, it's just another game for you to be a collector cracking packs in the car. We're just fueling that content. Urskote, Catarant, Atlantis, Nimbug, Sandstorm, Tower, Race. Ooh, foil and Frostix. That's cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So in theory, we should get one more foil rare. And then we still need a full art and an alternate spirit. Harpoon, Volcano, Nemesis, Cerebral, Permafrog, Stoke the Forge, Gigaflora again. There we go. It's a pretty good year for trading card games. It seems like if any game that survived 2023 doing okay this year. I'm a big fan of Genesis, of Elestrals that are still, you know, kind of up and comers. iWooly. Grand Archive as well. It's doing pretty well. They just released their 4th set. And everybody's sold out already. So we'll see if they just made a grave error under printing or if there is actually that kind of demand. Frigicub, Neandersloth, Bug, Harpoon, Glaciersa. There's a lot of bears in this game. So there's like your ice black bear with the skull head. Kryling, Volcanic Forge, little tadpole, icicle guy. Catarant. Yeah, I think the set is like 150 cards, somewhere around there. So there's still a few I haven't seen. Poison Nectar for a rare. Atlantis, Nimbug, Platypulse, Dratagua, Abominursa. There's another bear. Comagma. That's another good one. That's our rare. So yeah, it's a 10 card pack. It's 6 commons, 3 uncommons, 1. No, wait. Sorry, that doesn't add up to 10. 5 commons, 3 uncommons, 1 rare, and then 1 spirit. And the rare slot will switch to be a rare foil or a full art foil or a foil spirit. Yeah. Smoky. Race Rose. Oh, there's a none I haven't seen. Terrasail. And a Arcturus. An icy Taurus would be like a bowl, but he's standing on 2 legs. It's fun. Riddler Man, I don't know how you live stream like so much. My arms already hurt. I've been going like what? Ooh, 30 minutes. Some of your streams go like an hour, go all day. It's a marathon. Another Arcturus. Okay. I have noticed in everything I've opened that this one does better. In base set, it would be like 6 foils in a row. And then like all the foils would be clumped. And then the other, like if they were on top, the foil spirit and the full art would be on the bottom. This has been fairly mixed up. That's a much better experience, more balanced. Abominursa. Oh, there's one I haven't seen. Exalt Flare. I don't know what that creature is. But again, with the corner. That's alright. Foils do pretty well. I haven't seen really any damaged foils, so I think they put all the QA into the chase. All right, let's get through here. Last few packs here. A Comagma. How many do we have left? Oh, and if you see a box on the shelf, it's very sparkly. Very good art. They even put art on the inside of the box. Not a lot of games do that. I opened some Flesh and Blood today, Riddler Man, and I I went to my friend's LGS. I got a box of Dynasty and a box of Outsiders. And I think I pulled $25 in value combined. It was brutal. I made the karmic sacrifice so someone else can have the pulls. Neander Sloth, Panzer, Smoky. But I was just reminded of that because paper packs are amazing. I want every TCG to do paper packs. Gigaflora, they're so much easier to open. Blizzard. Frostmite. That's cool. Bah, Cryo Scorch. Again with the corner. Well, and see, and pulls like that are what throw off the EV everybody talks about. Like, okay, just gotta get that real lucky hit. That gambler's fallacy. The Marvel Codex is in the next pack. Just gotta keep opening. Oh, this is weird. So the uncommon is in the front. They did these out of order, but they put it in the back. Ah, that's why. Okay. So there is our foil full art. And these do like the art going off the edge, which is real fun. Shiverroar. Wow, these literally like, yeah, the last two packs. So if you go to your LGS and they're like they got an open box, just grab like the bottom two if or the top two. And yeah, there's our foil alternate spirit. So yeah, that foil spirit is also, let's see if I can find one of those. Yeah, now that I want to, I won't be able to find it. There it is. So yeah, that getting it in foil is a nice alternative. Or you can get the Shattered Stars and get another version of it that looks different too. Okay, so hit of the box. Oh, I didn't have it because I had opened it for packs, but every booster box of this game comes with a box topper, which looks like one of these. It's a specific character in this full art foil. And then the box topper has a whatever minuscule chance of being one of the numbered ones for even extra value. So it's kind of like how Fab just now came out with the gold pack box toppers, and you have a chance of that Marvel in it. It's kind of like that. So cool. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, introducing some people to Elestrals. We've got it at madtownhobby.com. Still a few boxes left for people who would want to order some, as well as what I've opened to sell for singles. You can check that out anytime. And I'll probably be streaming more box openings in the coming weeks. I know I got a lot more Frostfall on the way. And unless you guys buy it all, I'll accept that too. Yeah. So, thanks. You guys have a good night.